Hey guys, a friend of mine from YouTube called NoScope made a video about the MacPro workstation and PC workstations, and he compared a MacPro and a BOXX workstation. And I'm here to do the same thing for my viewers because I think it's a message that needs to be said. He did a really good job on his video, and I want to commend him for it. Great job. Every video this dude makes, he puts a lot of thought into it, and he won't make one unless he can own the guy. So every time I see his video, I can pretty much guarantee it's going to be a good video. And he hit on a few good points, and I want to share these points with my viewers. So the argument is, for the Mac side, the MacPro is the cheapest 8-core workstation that you're going to get on the planet, and not only is it the cheapest, it's of the highest quality. Now, there's a lot of 8-core workstations on the planet, from HP to Dell to the one I'm getting ready to show you from BOXX. There's several brand OEM 8-core workstations, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about custom builds. We'll save that for another video. We're talking about OEM 8-core workstations, okay? So let's go ahead and start with our MacPro. As you can see, I'm picking the 8-core MacPro, $32.99. Two 2.26 quad-core Intel Xeons. Let's go on down. 6 gigs of RAM. Let's go on down. Graphics card, NVIDIA GeForce GT 120. And we can talk about graphics cards in a minute, but just for argument's sake, let's go ahead and up that puppy to the 4870. Add an extra $200 to the price. Okay, let's go on down. Go on down. Here's our hard drives. Let's go ahead and up our 640 gig hard drive to a terabyte hard drive. So now we've upped it to a terabyte hard drive, an 8-core 2.26 with a ATI Radeon HD 4870. And let's go ahead and be snazzy and add a 2-year AppleCare plan. Extended warranty. Just because we can. That gives us 3 years of bumper-to-bumper warranty. $3,800 for 3-year bumper-to-bumper warranty, terabyte hard drive, 8 cores, and an ATI Radeon 4870, OS 10, the ability to run Windows 7 legally, all the great Mac hard software, and the great quality that goes into the Mac hardware. $38.48. Ships in 3 to 5 business days. Okay? So now let's pull up our friends at BOXX. And we're going to configure our own BOXX. Whoa, wait a minute. Right up top, what do we see here? $4,220? What kind of processor's in this thing? Dual Xeon E5520s 2.26. The same thing that's in the Mac Pro? Are you kidding? Okay, so let's go on down. 6 gigs of memory, just like the Mac Pro. Okay, now we're getting to the graphics cards. This one's got a FX 1800, a Quadro FX 1800. Okay, and we're going to get to the graphics cards here in just a minute. If you want to, for argument's sake, to lower the price even more by $350, we can pick the Quadro FX 580. And I'm just doing this to lower the price. If you want to keep the Quadro FX 1800, you're more than welcome to. I'm just doing this to give PC the benefit of the doubt to get the price as low as I can. Okay, let's remove the external floppy. That takes off $51 from the final price because you all don't need that because there's not one in the Mac Pro. Let's go ahead and up our hard drive to 1 terabyte, like in the Mac Pro. Oh, wait a minute. To up the hard drive in this PC machine to 1 terabyte is $150? What's it cost to up it to a terabyte in the Mac Pro? $100. So you're telling me it costs more on the PC to upgrade to a terabyte hard drive. Right, here's the proof. Now let's check out RAM prices. How much does it cost if I want to upgrade to 12 gigs of RAM? $377 for the PC. Let's see how much RAM upgrades cost for the Mac Pro. 12 gigs of RAM for the Mac Pro. $300. What? You mean to tell me RAM is cheaper from Apple than it is from the PC manufacturer BOXX? What? Yeah, go ahead and say it. You're wrong. You're wrong. Is Mac expensive? I don't think so. Not when you compare them spec for spec. Because look here, 12 gigs of RAM from the so-called cheaper PC side, $377. 12 gigs of RAM to go into Mac Pro, $300. Up your hard drive to a terabyte hard drive on the PC, $150. Up your hard drive to a terabyte hard drive on the Mac, $100. So now let's look at our final price. And also, I'm getting a 3-year extended warranty with my Mac Pro, by God, and an ATI 4870. Okay? $3,848 versus $4,220, and this don't ship to the 20th of this month of November. Okay, so now let's talk about these graphics cards. I've pulled up Passmark here. NoScope shared this site with me. And we're going down and we're going to look up the card that's in the box, which would be the, let's find it here if I can find it, the Quadro FX 580. So let's find the Quadro FX 580. Quadro FX, here we go. Right here, Quadro FX 580. 465 is the score. 465. Remember that number, 465. Because we're going to compare this graphics card that's in the PC workstation to the graphics card that's in the Mac Pro, which is the ATI 4870. So let's go down to Radeon and look for the 4870. Right here, look at the score. 1,726. 1,726 compared to what's the score on the card that come in the box? The FX 580. $465. 465 versus 1,700. So not only are you getting a cheaper price, but you're telling me you're getting a graphics card that scores that much better. So let's give the box the benefit of the doubt, and let's go ahead and give it the FX 1800. Let's look for the score on that one. $717, still 1,000 shy of topping the 4870 on the G3D rating. Can you believe this? And we could go even further. Now, I mean, I'm telling you that of course the Quadro is a different type of card, but what I'm showing you is, for the money, you're getting an 8-core machine that's going to blow away any other machine, and this proves it. An equal or lesser powered BOXX workstation, $4,220 versus $3,848, ships in 3 to 5 days, not 20, and I get a 3-year bumper-to-bumper warranty with it. So I challenge any of you PCs. We've done owned BOXX. We've done shoved BOXX off to the side. BOXX has just ate crow and kissed our Mac ass. So who's next? Who wants to step up to the plate next and get their ass kicked by the Mac Pro 8-core workstation? Anybody? Any takers? Now, I don't want to hear none of this about this custom build shit, because I guarantee you, even if you find a custom build 8-core, it's not going to be that much cheaper than what you get here in the Mac. And when you consider you got to build it yourself, considering what you get with a Mac, with a 3-year warranty, whereas a custom build, you ain't got really no warranty or no support, blah, 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 blah. Fuck that. Show me an OEM 8-core workstation that even comes close to the Mac Pro in price, quality, and power. So this is my challenge to you, PC fanboys. I done made BOXX kiss my ass. Now, you all go ahead and find another OEM, and I'll make that one kiss my ass too. OS 10, brother.